Okay, I don't know what's going on in Georgia, but a woman who literally lives 15 minutes from me is now dead, and it is homicide, and it's kind of scary to like see so close to home. But anyway, I wanted to talk about her because I haven't really seen many videos about her. So yeah, let's get into that. So her name is Debbie Collier. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. She lived in Athens, Georgia. Her body was found an hour away in Tallulah Falls. Her body was burned. She was naked and she was holding on to like this little tree. There was also items at the scene that were suspicious, but that has not been released to the public yet. So that is what happened to her, but let's talk about everything leading up to that and what we know. So the Thursday prior to her passing, which she died on, well, her body was found on Sunday. This is Thursday. Her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend, Amanda and Andrew, move back home with Debbie and her husband. And the reason the daughter said, Amanda said, was because she missed her mother. So they moved back in with the mom. Okay, so that was Thursday. The next day, Debbie brings her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend home some lunch, and everything seems to be going great so far. Until later that night, a neighbor reported that they heard fighting. They don't know really who was fighting, but there was a lot of screaming going on in the home. So that night, around 9 p.m., the husband, Steve, Debbie's husband, saw Debbie for the last time. Steve saw her go to bed that night, and the next morning when he left to go to work, her car was in the driveway, and he was gone. Now, he worked at the stadium for UGA or whatever, the football. God, I'm not into football at all. But he worked there, and so he left and went to his job. So yeah, he went to work. At 2:17 p.m., Debbie was seen driving down like where Tallulah Falls is, going towards a Dollar General in Clayton. She gets to the Dollar General, she goes inside the Dollar General, she comes back out, and all that was in like the parking, getting out, going in, and coming back out was under 10 minutes of her doing this. The exact times were she pulled in at 2:55 p.m., she leaves at 3:09 p.m., and then between 3:09 and 3:19, she is sitting in the parking lot in her car. And this is all in surveillance. Now at 3:17 p.m., while she is sitting in her car outside the Dollar General, she sends her daughter $2,400 through Venmo and says, "They're not going to let me go." Okay, so weird. Now, Andrew, the boyfriend, said Amanda didn't see that text until 4:30. Okay, well, Steve gets off work at 4:06. Now, I've seen a lot of people, I've seen other channels say this, and I've seen a lot of people online. If he got off work at 4:06, why wasn't 911 called till 6 p.m.? Have y'all ever gone to a UGA football game? Have you? Because I don't care about football, but let me tell you right now, you better leave 20 minutes early if you're not there just to watch the game, okay? Because the parking is insane. First of all, you have to walk a freaking mile to your car, maybe further, especially if you're an employee. You don't want to pay $30 to park next to the stadium. So you've got to walk to get to your car. And then everyone else is leaving too. So then everyone's trying to go into the same direction or the same few directions. It takes a long time. It is very likely that he didn't pull into his house till 5:30 p.m. Like, very likely. Maybe later, but it would make sense. He gets home at 5:30 p.m. Allegedly, I'm saying that. And then it takes him a minute, like, what's going on? Where's your mom? Her purse is still here. He said that her purse was there with her credit card in it. Like, what have you talked to your mom? What's going on? The daughter says, oh, like, blah blah blah, we called each other earlier around 4:30. I think it was 4:30 or 2:30. She never confirmed the time, but it was between a few hours. Okay, so yeah, that it makes perfect sense to me that the 911 call would be made around 6 o'clock by him. Now, the fact that Amanda didn't think that that text was weird that she saw at 4:30, like, I don't understand what's going on there unless something suspicious is happening. Like, that just does not make sense to me, but I digress. So I'll put the 911 call for here for you guys, and you can tell me what you think about the 911 call. I just don't think it's that sketchy that he got home that late. I think out of everyone, the dad is the least sketchy. But anyway.
Yes. Came home. My wife wasn't home. Her driver's license still in there. The rental car's gone, and her daughter's here. And we were kind of worried about what's happening and where she's at. I was wondering if you could send somebody over here.
Okay. Does she have any medical issue? Does she have like Alzheimer's or something like that?
No. She's 59 years old. No, she has no medical issues like that. And according to her daughter, who went up and her purse is still here with her driver's license. The only thing is the phone is gone, and she sent her daughter a text about 2 hours ago saying they won't let me go. Whatever that means, we don't know. And I've been gone all day parking cars for the football game and all, and that's where we at.
Daughter a text message saying that
my stepdaughter
that they won't let her go.
Yeah, she got a text message saying that.
And it come from her number, right? What's your name, sir?
Steve Collier.
Spell your last name for me.
Collier.
And your wife's name?
Deborah. We call her Debbie, but it's Deborrah.
Same last name?
Collier, yes.
How old is she? 59?
59. She just turned 59.
You just returned home, right?
Pardon me?
You just returned home, right?
Yes, I just returned home. I was parking cars until about 4:30, and when I came back, the van that she had rented because the car was in the shop was gone. I figured she was shopping for food.
Okay. So and her car is there?
Pardon me? Her van's not here.
Okay. But her driver's license and what else is there?
Right. Her driver's license is here.
What else did she leave? With a purse or anything else?
She left her purse, and her credit cards are here.
When was the last time she was seen?
Well, I left at 9 o'clock. She was still sleeping. So, last night. I mean, she went to bed last night, and I left, and the van was here.
So is your stepdaughter there, though? I mean, did she see her today?
Pardon me?
Did your stepdaughter see her today?
Wait a minute.
You say a stepdaughter. Did she see her, or?
Say that again. I'm trying to control a dog.
Okay, your stepdaughter, did she see her recently?
No, nobody has seen her. I was probably the last person to see her last night.
What time? You said 9 o'clock last night?
Yeah, about 9 o'clock when we went to bed.
What time was the message sent to your stepdaughter?
What time? About 2 hours ago?
About 2 hours ago?
Yes.
And it specifically said they won't let me go.
Yeah, that's what the message said.
And that's all it said, right?
That's all it said.
And she was last seen driving, or she was driving her. What kind of car is that?
It's I don't know, because her car's in the shop, so the rental place on
the van that she was driving, was she be in, or you don't know?
No, I don't know. It's Enterprise. She rented a car from Enterprise. It's a Pacifica or something.
That's the car you saw this morning, though, right?
Yeah, the black van, yeah.
It's a black Pacifica?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Pacifica.
And that's a rental car?
Yes, from Enterprise.
All right, I'm sorry. What's her birthday?
Deborah, D-E-B-B-I-E, or her given name is Deborah.
No, her birthday.
D-B-O-R-R-A-H.
Her birthday? And she white, female, black, female?
Pardon me?
She white or black?
White.
How tall is she?
About 5'5".
How much she weigh?
About 150, 145, somewhere around there.
What color hair?
Blondish.
Would she be going to somebody's house or?
That's a good question. I thought she was out shopping for food. Her daughter came over with that strange message, and then went upstairs to her bedroom and found out that her driver's license and credit card's still here. So that doesn't sound like her leaving the house to go shopping like I thought she was. She usually shops for food on Saturday.
So she don't have any money at all with her or any other car?
Not to our knowledge. She has nothing.
But she is her purse there?
Yes.
She left the purse as well?
Yes.
Does she have family here in town?
No, just her daughter.
Have you tried to call the hospitals and jails just to be sure?
No, I didn't think of calling the hospital.
Okay. Go ahead. Like I said, I got them on the way out there to you.
Okay.
Go ahead and call both hospitals, Athens and St. Mary's, and just check with the jail as well to make sure. And we'll have somebody come out there and talk to you.
Okay.
So the next day, Sunday, at 12:30 p.m., Debbie's car was found. And then not even 15 minutes later, they found her remains, which, like I said before, she was burned and naked. Burned and naked. The text she sent, the Venmo to her daughter, if she knew she was going to pass away and they weren't going to let her go, her children would have gotten the money anyway. It just doesn't, that just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense to me. And now Andrew is saying that he doesn't think they're a suspect because they were only interviewed one time and they haven't been interviewed since. And he was posting on another YouTube channel all these comments and stuff. I'll try to remember to put that in the description so you can just watch her video. She was talking to the real Andrew. He showed her ID and his ID and everything, but he refused to get on a Zoom and do an interview or anything like that. Which, Andrew, if you're watching this, which you might because you're watching all the other YouTube videos, don't. I would love to interview you. Everyone that posts YouTube videos would love to interview you. Don't be stupid. Don't. I'm sorry, but don't. Unless you know you're completely innocent, who knows, do not get on any YouTube channels and do an interview. I want you to, but be smart, okay? Be smart. Anyway, so that's what's happened so far, and I don't know. I just feel like when things don't make sense, there's usually a reason for that, and it's usually a reason close to home, if you know what I mean. If people have to try to add up this and this and this and this to try to make something make sense, the easiest answer is usually the correct answer. So this definitely does not seem like a even the police in the interview said that this was not a random killing. This was not a random homicide. This was something else. So I'm curious to see what happens. But anyway, I will let you guys know any updates, and I pray her dad, or her husband, the father, is doing okay, and that they all make it through this regardless of everything else. And I hope that whoever did this is caught and goes to prison for the rest of their life, because to do that to a body, to do that to a human who has a soul and a life and a family, you are just the worst of the worst. You are the worst. Okay, anyway, y'all have a good day.